The Valley's only local news at 5:30.
He's only 23, not even old enough yet to be a member of Congress, but a local man is still considering a run for U.S. Representative. Ben DC is live in our newsroom to tell us why this guy's going to go for it anyway, Ben.
He's going for it. You know, Donna, you remember that U2 song, With or Without You? Well, that song was born just about the same time Ricky Gill was. But take this guy seriously. He has formed an exploratory committee to evaluate his prospects of winning a seat in the U.S. Congress. Now, that is a very typical first step. What's not typical is to do it when you're so young.
We need to introduce greater responsibility in the Congress.
As he sits, Ricky Gill is too young to serve in the U.S. House of Representatives, but he isn't too young to run.
We will be constitutional in the election year, and so I do turn 25 in 2012.
The U.S. Constitution says you've got to be 25 to be a congressman. So if Gill can pull it off, he'll be the youngest representative since, well, this guy, William Claiborne. He won in 1797 at age 23 by lying about how old he was. But Gill is telling the truth. He was born in Lodi 23 years ago, and he's what you might call an early bloomer. In 2004, then Governor Schwarzenegger appointed Ricky the student representative to the State Board of Education. But Gill's time in the public eye began even earlier.
Ricky was a frequent caller to my radio show when he was a little boy, and it got to a point where he made more sense than 95% of my other callers, so I had him come in and do the show with me one day.
You might recognize Grant Napier, the voice of the Sacramento Kings. Well, Grant says he recognized in that young boy something he still sees in Ricky Gill today.
If Ricky Gill says that he's going to do something, get on his back, because he's going to do it.
Now Ricky is splitting his time, finishing up law school at Cale and getting out on the stump. Gill points out there isn't a single state or federal legislator who lives in San Joaquin County today. He says his goal is to fix that.
I think if you can provide a compelling alternative and a viable vision for making their life better than it is right now, and giving them an opportunity agenda, irrespective of age, they'll embrace you.
The question now is, can he provide that compelling alternative? Now remember, by the time that 2012 election rolls around, California's 11th congressional district could look much different than it does today. Redistricting could give a lot more weight to votes cast in Lodi and San Joaquin County. Okay, Donna, let's play a little game here. Can you guess what party Mr. Gill would want to represent in Congress?
Could be anything. You know, now you've got Republican, Democrat, and even middle of the road now, so.
It's wide open. He's running, or will be running, as a Republican.
Well, there you go. All I know is you made me feel old. So thank you, Ben. In your dollars and cents news this evening, stocks finished lower.